Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about Fox News because, as we all know, they're going to be providing round the clock coverage of the committee hearing and, talking about how it's important news. Of course not. They're not going to air that. They're not going to show their viewers that a lot of the talking points that they promoted were false and easily disproven. They're not going to show that. I think the funny part is that people are surprised. I think Fox News gave up being a news outlet a long time ago. It's not what they are. They're a PR wing for the Republican Party. It's what it seems like. I mean, let's pretend for a second that you are an actual news outlet and you believe there is a partisan witch hunt going on. And that's what this committee is. What would you do? Would you just ignore it? Or if you were a news outlet, would you broadcast it with a live fact checker? Right? I mean, that would make sense if you were a news outlet. Would be to fact check the information that is being provided by the committee. But I'm willing to bet they're not going to do that, right? For two reasons. One, I don't even know if Fox has fact checkers. I mean, let's be honest. Aside from that, I don't think that they're anticipating anything that can be fact checked. I don't think they're anticipating anything that can be debunked. I think their only hope is that Fox News viewers are so indoctrinated that they won't switch the channel to watch the committee hearings, and that they will rely on Fox to give them their talking points, to hand them the arguments that they need to use on social media. And Fox will do this by, my guess, taking clips out of context from the committee, or taking clips that are in context but they run against a narrative that Fox established that may be less than accurate, in playing those together. They'll play a clip from the committee, and then they'll have one of their talking heads talk about something that they said, probably lacking any real evidence. And then those will be the arguments that you see on social media. Don't engage with them. Don't engage with them. The focus of this is to determine who is really responsible at the end of the day. I'm willing to bet, contrary to some suggestions by Fox, that it's not the feds, it's not the liberals, it's the people who are represented that day. That's who's going to be responsible. That needs to remain the focus. Don't get sidetracked. Allow the committee to do their job and present their evidence based on some of the documentarians and some of the assistants that, as I understand it, are going to be providing testimony. It should get pretty interesting. I think that the committee actually may have done a pretty good job of keeping their cards close to their vest. And I think we might really be in for some surprises. I think there may be a substantial amount of evidence that we haven't seen yet. That needs to be the focus. Do not let Fox News determine what gets talked about on social media. We have to get to the bottom of this. We have to find out what actually happened step by step in a story that's presentable, that people can easily understand. Once that's presented, and once it's verified, that's it. You don't talk about anything else. It doesn't matter that 10 years ago, one of the witnesses, did this thing that they're going to try to turn into a scandal. Nothing matters except for what happened that day. That's it. Or in the preceding month as it was planned. it's important to keep this in mind. The hearings are going to go on for a while. You can't get bored. You cannot let Fox dominate this narrative. If you do, and there is no accountability because there is no public support for accountability, there are going to be far-reaching negative impacts. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.